Children, let us solve some example problem of your textbook, that is page number 15. The first problem what they have given is population of Sundarnagar was 2,35,471 in the year 1991. In the year 2001, it was found to be increased by 72,958. What was the population of the city in 2001? They have asked to find the population of city in 2001. Okay. So, first what they have given, the population of Sundarnagar was 2,35,471 in the year 1991. So, population of city in 1991 was how much, children? In 1991 it was 2,35,000 2,35,471. Okay. Next what they have given, in the year 2001 it was found to be increased 72,958. So, increase in population increase of population in 2001 was how much? 72,958. Okay. So, in the question they have given the population of city in 1991 was 2,35,471 and increase in population in 2001 was 72,958. Okay, so we have to find the population of city in 2001. So, to find the population of city in 2001, what should we do, children? We have to add the increase in population in 2001 to population of city in 1991. So, we have to add both. 2,35,471 plus 72,958. So, we have to add both. If you add both, what will be the answer, children? 1 plus 8 is how much? 9. So, 7 plus 5 is 12. Next, 4 plus 1 is 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. Then 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Next, 3 plus 7 is 10. Then 2 plus 1 is 3. So, what is the total population in the city we got? 3,08,429. So, 3,08,429 is the population of city in 2001. Okay. Children, you need to all remember is see, in the previous year what was the population, and also they have given the increase in population. Obviously the clue they have given is increase in population, so obviously we have to add both and find the answer. Okay. So children, the next example problem is, that is second one. Second problem is what? In one state, the number of bicycles sold in the year 2002 to 2003 was 7,43,000. In the year 2003 to 2004, the number of bicycles sold was 8,100,000. In which year were more bicycles sold and how many more? Okay. So, clearly in the question, they have mentioned the number of bicycles sold in each year. Okay. Children, in question, bicycles sold in 2002 to 2003 is how much? 7,43,000. Right. Next, the bicycle sold in the year 2003 to 2004 is how much? 8,100,000. Okay. So the question what they have given is, in which year were more bicycles sold? See in this, which year is the bicycles were more sold? In 2002 to 2003 it was 7,43,000. In 2003 to 2004 it was 8,100,000. It was 8,100,000. So in which year the bicycles were sold more? Obviously 8,100,000 is the bigger number than 7,43,000. So obviously bicycles in 2003 to 2004 were sold more. Understood children? See, compared to 4,43,000, 8,100,000 is more, no? See, in 7 and 8 which is more? 8 is more. So obviously in this year the bicycles were sold more. Okay, you have to just see the question and find out the answer. The first answer will be in 2003 to 2004 the bicycles were sold more. Okay. In which year there was? So we wrote the year. Next question, and how many more they have asked. How many more from this to this? How many more has been the bicycle has been sold more? So from this 2002 to 2003, how much the bicycles is sold more than more? They have asked. So to find the difference between this, obviously they have asked to know how many more bicycles were sold between these 2 years. So To find that, obviously we have to find the difference. So 8 lakhs 100 minus 7 lakh 43,000. We have to subtract this. 0 0 0 0 0 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 3 we can't take, so we have to take a borrow from previous next number. So 10 minus 3 is how much? 7. Then 9 minus 4 is 5. Then 8. Then 7 minus 7 is 0. So answer is how much, children? 57,100 is the answer. So to check your answer is correct or not, we have in one more method. So the difference between these two, like in 2002 to 2003, the bicycle was sold about 7,43,000. Then in 2003 to 2004, it has been increased to 57,100 cycles has been increased from the previous year. So from the previous year. So if you add this, 0 plus 0 is 0, then 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1, 7 8 9 10, then 5 5 10, so 8. You got the same answer as bicycles sold in the year 2003 to 2004. Understood, children? This is to check the answer. We'll do this method. So 57,100 more bicycles were sold. 57,100 more bicycles were sold in the year 2000. So the third problem. The town newspaper is published every day. One copy has 12 pages. Okay. So children, each copy had how many pages? Each copy has 12 pages. So next, what they have given? Every day how many copies were printed? Every day how many copies were printed? Every day 11,980 copies were printed. Okay. So next, what they have asked? They have asked to find the number of pages printed. They have asked to find number of copies printed, right? Total number of, they've asked to find the, they've asked us to find the total number of pages printed every day. So this we have to find out. First, they have given each copy contains how many pages. Next, everyday copies printed is 11,980. So they have asked us to find the total number of pages printed every day. So what should we do, children? If we multiply those two numbers, we'll get the total number of pages printed every day. So 11,980 into 12. So for each number you have to, this 2 you have to multiply with each number. 2 zeros are 0, 2 eights are 16, 9 twos are 18, 18 plus 1 19, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 3, 2 ones are 2. Next, this number you have to multiply which number. 1 zeros are 0, 1 eights are 8, 1 nines are 9, 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So 0, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 9 plus 8 is 9 plus 8 is 17. Then 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 9 13. Then 2 plus 1 3, 3 plus 1 4. Then 1 is dead. Then this is the answer. What is the answer, children? 1,43,000. This is the total number of pages printed every day. Okay. 1,43,760 pages were printed every day. Okay. Understood, children, how to do it? First they have given how many pages, each copy how many pages it contains. Next, every day how many copies is printed. Next, to find the total number of pages printed every day. Okay. Next, fourth question. The number of sheets of paper available for making notebooks is 75,000. Each sheet makes 8 pages of a notebook. Each notebook contains 200 pages. How many notebooks can be made from the paper available? Okay. First they have given each sheet contains how many pages. So the number of sheets of paper for available for making notebook. So number of sheets available for making notebook is how much? Number of how many? That is 75,000. Then each sheet makes 8 pages of a notebook. Each sheet has 8 sheet of a notebook. Each sheet of a notebook contains 8 pages. Each sheet of a notebook contains 8 pages. So we have to find the next. Each notebook contains 200 pages. Next is each notebook contains how many pages, children? So in question what and all they have given number of sheets available for making the notebook in one book. See, consider this is a book. Okay, in this book, to make this book, a shopkeeper wants to manufacture a book. Okay, the condition what they have given is it should be a 200 pages book. Okay, in that 200 pages book, each sheet of a notebook makes 8 pages, it seems. So in each page there are in each sheet of notebook there will be 8 pages. Then the total available for him, total available sheets to do the notebook is 75,000 sheets is available for him to do the notebook itself. So each sheet makes 8 pages means number of sheets available for making notebook and each sheet of the notebook, this can be multiplied. So 75,000 into 8. So 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 fives are 40, 8 sevens are 56. So 56 plus 4, 60. Thus 6 lakh pages are available for making the notebook. So total number of pages available is how much? Okay, for him to do the notebook. See, number of sheets available and how many sheets should be contained. These two we can multiply and find the total number of pages available. Okay, next what should we do? To make a 200-page notebook of one notebook, we have to divide how many? So divide 6 lakhs divided by 200. Okay, if you divide 6 lakhs number of pages available and how many notebooks can be done, then you'll get the answer. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel, then 2 ones are 2 threes are 6. Then what is the answer, children? The answer is 3,000. 3,000 notebooks can be done. Understood, children? What is the problem? First, they asked us to find where they had given the number of sheets available, and each sheet of notebook, how many pages it contains. 8 pages it seems. So if you multiply those both, you will get the total number of pages available. With the total number of pages available, then and each notebook, how many page should be contained. If you multiply these two, you will get if you divide these two, you will get the total number of pages available. So if you divide, each notebook contains how many pages? 200 pages. Then how many total number of pages is available? 6 lakh pages are available. So if you divide these two, that is into 200 ones are 200. If you have zeros here, you can take zeros directly there. Okay, 3,000 notebooks can be made. Okay, how many notebooks can be made with the paper available? We can make 3,000 notebooks with the paper available. Okay. So children, let us solve some exercise problem. That is page number 16. Okay, exercise 1.2, page number 16. exercise 1.2, let us solve. First one is what? First one, the question you can see in your textbook. I'll read for you. The book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. Okay, there was a book exhibition in the school. The number of tickets sold at the counter at the first children, there was a book exhibition which was held for 4 days in a school, it seems. Okay, so the number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second and third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751. So we have to find the total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. So there was a book exhibition in a school. So the number of tickets sold, number of tickets sold on first day. The number of tickets sold on first day is how much? Tickets sold on first day was 1094. See children, number I will represent as NO. Okay, number can be represented as NO. So instead of number I'll write NO. Okay, next, number of tickets sold on second day. The number of tickets sold on second day was how much? 1812. Okay, next, the number of tickets sold on third day. The number of tickets sold on third day was, next, the number of tickets sold on fourth day, that is the final day of the exhibition. Okay, so the number of tickets sold on the final day was 2751. Okay, next we have to find the total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. We have to find the total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. Tickets sold on all the 4 days, what we have to do children? We have to add all the given numbers. Okay, so 4 plus 2 plus 1 is how much? 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. Next, 9, 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 5 is 20. 2 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 10 plus 7 is 70. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 2, 7. Okay, so the answer we got is how much children? These many 7,707 tickets were sold totally on all the 4 days. It is a simple problem. You have to all do is write the problem statement and then add all the numbers, then you will get the answer. Okay, problem. Next, second problem is what children? Second problem is, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. So how many more runs does he need? So a cricket player called Shekhar was there. He was a famous cricket player. Okay, so So far he had scored how many runs? Number of runs he scored is equals to 6980. Okay, the number of runs he scored till test matches is 6980. Next, he wishes to complete. He wants to complete 10,000. Now we have scored only 6980 runs. So you want to reach the target to 10,000 runs. So number of scores, number of runs you want to complete. Number of runs you want to score. How many number you want to score still? You want to score still 10,000 runs. Okay. You want to score 10,000 runs. So how many more runs does he need? Total number of runs he need, total number of runs he need is equals to how much? So now we have scored 6,980 runs. You have to reach the target of 10,000. So to find how many runs still needed to complete 10,000, so what we have to do, children? We have to subtract 10,000 from 690. We have to subtract 10,000 from 6,980. If you subtract this, 0 minus 0 is 0. Then 0 minus 8 you can't do. So you have to take the borrow from next number, that is 0. Again 10 minus 8 is 2. Then 9 minus 9 is 0. Then 9 minus 6 is 3. Okay. So what is the answer you got, children? 3020. Still you have to score 3020 runs to complete 10,000. So still how many runs is left? You have to complete still 3020 runs to reach the target. So you have to subtract 10,000 from 690. Then you will get the answer. Okay. So children, next problem, that is third problem, is what? In an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes and his nearest rival secured was 3,48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? Okay. So there was an election held. Okay, the successful candidate registered. The candidate who won the election scored 5,77,500 votes, it seems. Okay, and the one more candidate who was opposite to him, he scored 3,48,700 votes. So you have to find the from how many scores did the second candidate, that is opposite candidate, was not able to win the election. Okay, so with how many votes did the second candidate lose the successful candidateship? Okay, so number of successful candidate vote was how much? Successful candidate vote was 5,77,500. So the second candidate number of rival candidate secured how many votes? Number of successful candidate vote was 5,77,500. Number of rival candidate secured vote was 3,48,700. So we have to find the margin. On what margin did the rival candidate was not able to success the election? So total margin the successful candidate win the election. So total margin is what? Subtract these two, then we'll get the difference. In how many different vote did the second candidate was able to lose from the successful candidate? Okay, so 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then 15 minus 7 is how much? 15 minus 7 is 8. Then 6 minus 8 is not possible. So 16 minus 8 is 8. So again 6 minus 4 is 2. Then 5 minus 3 is 2. So what is the answer, children? What is the answer we got here? 2,28,800 votes difference. The successful candidate was able to win the election. So there was the margin. To find the margin, okay, so if you subtract these two, you will get the margin that the successful candidate was able to win the election. So here, children, the main thing we have to keep in mind is, here first they have given the number of successful candidate votes. Next they have given number of rival candidates secured vote. The second candidate was able to secure the vote of 3,48,000. So the main question what they have asked to find is to find the margin. Margin means they have asked to find the difference. In what difference the first successful candidate was able to win the election. Okay, so you have to minus it. So the fourth question is what, children? Fourth question is, Kirti bookstore sold books of worth 2,85,891 in the first week of June and books worth 4,768 in the second week of month. So how much was the sale for the 2 weeks together? In which week was the sale greater and by how much? Okay. First, what? Kirti bookstore sold. There was a bookstore called Kirti bookstore. He sold books. How many books did he sold in first week? Number of books he sold in first week of June. So how many number of books he sold in first week of June is? How many books did he sold in first week of June? 2,85,891. Then number of books he sold in second week of month means second week of June. In second week of June, how many books did he sold? 4,768 books. So the question they have asked is, how much was the sale for 2 weeks together? So they have asked together. The main clue is what? Together they have asked. So if they ask together, we have to add the numbers. So total number of sale for 2 weeks together. So together be the answer 285,891 plus 4,00768. So 1 plus 8, 9, 9, 9 plus 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Next 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 5 plus 1, 6, then 8, 4 plus 2 is 6. This is the answer we got if we had these two. We got 6,86,659 is the answer if we had these two numbers. Okay. The next sub question, what did they ask? In which week was the sales greater? In these two, first week and second week. In first week and second week, which week was the sold greater? See, in these two numbers, which number is greater? 2,85,891 or 4,768? Obviously, 4 lakh is greater. So, in week 2, this is the first sub question. Second sub question is, in second week, the sale was greater. Then third sub question is, by how much they have asked. By how much is the greater means from first week to second week, how much the sale has been increased. So what you have to do, children? In example sums we saw, no? So to find the sales between these two, we have to subtract. Subtract 285,891 by, we have to subtract 4,768 by 2,85,891. If we subtract these two numbers, 8 minus 1 is 7. So 16 minus 9 is how much? 16 minus 9 is 7. Then 16 minus 8 is 8. Then 9 minus 5 is 4. Then 9 minus 8 is 1. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So what is the answer, children? So the answer is 1,14,877. So by how much it was said? By 1,14,877. By rupees 1,14,877.